Welcome back to the Somerville line with the ultimate network experience. I am your third host for the evening. I'm Yvette Wilkes, and right now I am joined by Mr. Bill Sparrow. Billy Sparrow. Billy Sparrow. Thank you, Billy Sparrow, for joining us tonight.
Oh, great. I'm glad you could have me.
Yes, yes. So this is actually your second time being in the studio. I first met you back in November of last year, correct? Right here when Elliot was performing.
Correct. Yeah, that
Right.
was awesome.
That was our first time meeting, but yet you sent me a bunch of music because you were a musician yourself.
I left you a DVD, and
Yes,
then I said, "Did you watch the DVD?" And probably still to
I
this day
did.
you have.
I have watched it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
then,
have watched your
now I'm not gonna
DVD.
give you much love.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. But tell us a little bit about your history with music, Bill.
Well, I started music. I probably was like about 6 or 7. My mother used to take me around to the nightclubs, where they had people performing that were out with records during that day, and she'd bring me around, and I'd go see them shows. So when I got a little bit older, I really liked, wanting to be involved in music. So I had a cousin that sang in a group. He was like the first blue-eyed soul brother, you could say, because he had blue eyes and he looked like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he was a blue-eyed soul brother.
Okay.
So they had a band, and I used to go to their rehearsals and things. And eventually, what they had me do is they had me come up and sing, during the band sets. And I was like 13 years old. Then I go out in the crowd, dance around, and get the people to dance. So that caught on with them. So they liked that I did that. Then I did a big show in my neighborhood. They had a bunch of the musicians from my neighborhood. My neighborhood's like millions of musicians come from there. And I got on at 16 and did a show, and then I was like hooked. After that, I just been doing music ever since.
That's awesome. Do you want to share one of your songs now with us before we get into the interview any further? But give the audience a little taste
Well,
of.
we can talk about what I'm going to
Okay.
do, and then I
Okay.
can,
Okay. He's
run
leading
that.
it. I'm just over here in the host chair. That's okay. So tell us a little bit about what you plan on doing tonight, this
Well, I
morning.
have a song that I put out in the 80s, the middle 80s. It's called Is It Lives with Your Pants? And it was like one of the first rap songs, and I had original music to it. We did that back then, and it came out around the time of The Message. And what happened was we didn't have a record company or anything like that, so eventually I put it out myself. And that ended up being like a collector's 45. You can, go on eBay, and people are trying to get in touch with me for thousands of years. They called me the Lone Ranger of Funk because they could never find me and know who I was. But I got somebody that, was a broker for, collector's records, and eventually they got me, and they started selling the copies. They were going this one particular record was like going for like about $50 a pop. But the big one that I put out, which was they had me like the funkiest record from Boston back in that day. It was that went for $500 a copy if it wasn't played. So through that, and I mean, a lot of people were trying to do things, but since I already had a record company, I started doing things, and it switched from what I was doing then, funky stuff, to rap, funk, and roll, because I had a lot of artists that were rappers, and I started recording them. So the record labels Ransom Records, and we do rap, funk, and roll, our own thing. So
So tell me, what is the difference between, what do you see as the difference between the rap music of when you were starting out and where we are now?
well, rap music, when it started out, it was basically, like you hear it. Now it's diverse. It's everything. People just come out and speak their mind, tell their stories of what's going on in their life today. Now, when rap first came out, basically it was the same stories, especially like what's going on now. But they got to a point where they could express themselves more without being limited to what they were going to say and how they were going to say it, and the music diversified. The reason why I call my music rap, funk, and roll is because we use like all kinds of styles in our music, and it's not just on certain songs. It's like on one particular song, it'd be like 5 or 6 different styles of music in it, but the way that I do the changes and the things like that in the music.
Okay. So do you collaborate with other artists nowadays to create your new music?
Well, what I do is, I leave the door open, for anybody that wants to get their things going, and I give them advice. And if they want to get with me and have me produce them, then I'll produce their product for them. That's just the way they want it. Usually, when you're a producer, you get the people and you show them the best that they have to show. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we do at Ransom Records. And like I said, a lot of different rappers and different styles, and it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? If it sounds good, and I'll try my best to put it out there for them.
So we are on Sunday, this coming Sunday, October 1st, right here in Union Square. We're hosting our third annual Evolution of Hip Hop Music, Evolution of Hip Hop Festival. And the festival, we created it because we wanted to make sure people could hear the positive things in the hip hop music. Everybody feels that it's such a negative thing, but the hip hop music, the rap music is a wonderful thing. It's where individuals can express themselves. And so when we look at this evolution of the music, what kind of message would you like to share with the young people about where the music started and where it is now, and what you would share as far as advice for them to keep going?
If you have something and it's in your heart and you really feel true and believe in it, you should be able to express yourself in a way that everybody is not going to go along with you. But there's going to be millions of people out there who are going to like it. And if you don't get a chance, like I was back in the day, to not have anyone put your stuff out, then you have to, find an avenue that's even easier now to put your own things out. You know what I mean? The different sites, on the web and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So it's like open season. You know what I mean? You can see everybody that's made it and making it now. YouTube's made them big and,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So don't be afraid. If you want to go out there and do something, just put your heart into it, and eventually we'll get around to hearing it.
And is that how your son got into hip hop music as well, or what was his story?
Well, my son, he was born into it. He had no choice.
Choice.
Yeah. But he took to it, you know what I mean? And he's got his own thing, He's a conscious rapper. He's like using jazz music and stuff like that for us. So it's kind of hard for me to get him to do the commercial thing, because I like to try and make the music that we put out on Ransom Records commercially viable, so it could be played on the radio. You know what I mean? I try and tell them, don't be using this word. Don't say that. Find another way to express that. You know what I mean? But, people, they just have it in their heads that they have to say certain things, and subconsciously it just comes out, so you just can't, you can't stop that. You can't do anything about that. If that's the way they want to express themselves, that's fine. But then you're gonna be on the radio, and the next thing you know, you're saying something, you hear, gonna be cutting it out and silencing it.
Right.
That way, it takes a lot from the message. You know what I mean? You got to find another way to say those words, another way to express yourself what you really mean. I mean, like there's knickknacks, ninjas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Find another way.
Beatniks, whatever.
Right.
You don't
Right.
have to just come out and say it. You don't want other people saying it. It kind of pisses you off. But so don't give them an opportunity. You know what I mean? Find another way to say these things, express yourself, and maybe people will listen a little bit more. You know what I mean? That's the message that I can give. Just do what you say, do what you feel, live it. You know what I mean? If you want to go around and tell everybody, the FBI and everybody, what the hell you're doing, they're going to come knocking at your door pretty soon. They're going to wait till you make like $80 million. Then they're going to come to your house and take it all. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be covert with your stuff, it's okay. You know what I mean? Ain't no one going to get mad at you. We'll still love it.
We'll still love it. We will. We will. And you I think our audience has shared with you that they agree on what you're saying. Agree it.
I'm pretty sure everybody has an idea of what's going on. So don't be afraid. I mean, just because someone's gonna look at you like you're not tough or something because you're not saying certain things, is like I said, there's different ways to go about it, and the best way is the way that you get everyone to listen to you.
It's true. I there's this little thing I know where, sometimes you ask a person and they say no. Just because a person says no doesn't mean that that's the final answer. So if you can, and if you take that no and find another way to ask the question, you may end up with a yes. You may.
Hey, to every question, there's an answer.
Yeah. And if it's the wrong answer, find another way to rephrase it.
Well, you can always go back and draw up another plan. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. Just keep it going. That's all. Don't let no one stop you. You know what I mean? If you got something to say and you're serious about it, don't let nothing stop you.
Well, Bill, we appreciate those words. You want to tell us a little bit about what your performance is going to be tonight?
Well, like I said, the first song is like one of the songs that we did way back in the day. And it was like a take on, songs that were out back then by Cameo and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you want to see, women and dancing and see what they got. So the name of the song is Live as Your Pants. The second song is a song about people. And it's about the human condition, and it tells you, how people are and, whatever. I just try to explain it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the third song is a song that we're putting out on our new album, and it's called Why You Crying. And it's about, the condition of the world and what's going on today. And instead of crying and complaining, you should try and find a way to do something about it. Now, of course, I have someone performing and doing that song, but they're not here. So I had to just jot down as much of the lyrics as I could, and I'll try and spit them myself. So this will probably be a first, you know what I mean? Have me come out and do something that's really, I'll put out. So before you hear it, I'll do it first.
Well, tonight is a night of first. This is our first marathon. We're here to bring awareness to our Somerville media station youth programs. And so all that we do tonight is about promoting our youth programs here at SCAT TV, because we want to make sure that aspiring young artists have a place to go and learn how to create this music, and also to celebrate our third annual Hip Hop Festival that's happening this coming Sunday.
Yeah. Yes. Hip Hop Parade.
Yes. So you've already spoken with DJ Henny. I think he has your music. So whenever you guys are ready, you can let me know, and I'll tell the young ladies in the control room.
I'm ready right now.
Okay, we're ready.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to? You good? You want this mic?
Oh, I can use that mic. Okay. We good? We good? Hit it! I want to tell you a little story. I want to tell you a story. Come on now. Come on, baby. Give me a chance. I want to tell you a story, and every word is true. Believe it or not, I'll leave it up to you. All around, every place I find. If you can't see it, then you must be blind. Them Sergio Jordas, whatever you're in. It's alright, so tight, it's really a sin. Do you mind if I sit, chit, chat, or spell? Or are you the type to tell me to go to hell? I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast. But believe me, baby, you got the most. Just checking you out, I can tell you're fine. Please stand up so I can see what's behind your pants. You're so tough. I don't think that I've seen enough. Is it gonna look the same tonight? Are you gonna give me a fry? Sing it, girl. Uh-huh. Show me your booty. There's a guy for you, dressed up all GQ. So if you're looking for a fellow with the Marcello, check him out, he just might be mellow. But if your body looks like Jello, you better find another way so he can't tell. Is it gonna look the same? Give me a warning. I wanna make sure it looks the same in the one. I once was a girl, her hair was red. All she wanted to do was give me some yo, but I put it this way instead. When you find a bride, you wanna find out what's inside. You wanna give me a ride? Just stick your pride aside and let me pull them down just a bit so I can see what makes them fit. Yeah, that's what she said. Show boots to your booty. If you've been here before, you should have known the score. And if you want to get down, you better stick around. If you do, what's up with you? Is it live or is it your pants? Come on, baby. Give me a chance to take that glance. Is it live? No jive. They don't call me Paws, they don't call me Jaws, they don't even call me Santa Claus. See him in the car, walking the strip, or even in the bars. In Boston, you know, they got a saying, too much, too bad, you just might be praying. If it's USDA, okay. Grade A choice beef without the grief. If you get a chance, you check it out, you learn. Don't get fooled, you can still get burned. I want you, girl, think everything was on. Had a good night and it didn't take long. 3 days or more, I got this feeling. Had me rocking, had me reeling. I said to myself, this can't be true, but the doctor said it happened to you. And the oohs just kept on coming. And I just wanted it to stop. Yeah. Don't be snooty. If you've been here before, you should have known the score. And if you want to get down, you better stick around. But you can see what's up with me. Is it live or is it your pants? Come on, baby. Give me a chance to take that glance. Is it live? Yeah, sing! I don't want to make you groove. I just want to make you move. Uh-huh. Take it away. That's Is It Live, Is It Your Pants? Way back in the day song. I got another song, it's called People. People Are People. It's about the human condition and what's up with us. I just want to explain a little bit to you how I see it. People are people. People are people, just like people are. People are people, especially people who need people. People are people, just like people are. All trying to make a world. Man, woman, boy, or girl. But if there's an in-between, please let me know what you mean. Some folks might want to go along, but straight or gay, it's all in how you play. Some folks might go along, yeah, yeah, yeah. But win or lose, it's all in how you choose. You might understand this song. Hold on. People are people, just like people who need people. People are people, just like people that are. People are people, especially people are people. People are people, just like people are. Who you know, and you figure out how to go. Just be real, don't spill, do what you feel. Make sure you're on top of the deal. Cause life is what you make it. Less you fake it, then you blame who you can. And you might have to take it. Suicide, but you can't hide. Maybe take your ass for a ride, yeah, yeah, yeah. But win or lose, it's all in how you choose. You might understand this song. Hold on. Come on, y'all. P-E-O-P-L-E. That means you and me, people. I can't hear you, y'all can spell singing. P-E-O-P-L-E. That means you and me, people. Uh-huh. slam up your mind and we won't beat that. Take the beats and shove them right in your behind. Yeah, then stones may break some bones, but I tell you what, I'll never leave you alone. Don't go rap, cause you don't know you'll never get back. After police, you know why? Cause they ain't got a lease to kick your ass and send you down. And I ain't no clown, I ain't messing around now, people. People, you gotta understand, man, this is our thing. We gotta get it together. Don't let no one tear us down. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure that we stick with it and do the human thing and be nice. Because there's people that do it. Thank you. That was the end of the song. Yeah, that's right. We're people. Don't ever let no one forget that. Just keep on trying and don't ask why. Why you crying? Homies are out there dying. Just keep trying and never say no. 1,000 ways to die, living a lie, institutionalized. Then you wonder why we're crying. They play us just like a video game. It's the way they play us. Got us plugged in like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Make up the peeps, wipe the sleep out your eyes, and shake up the rust. Yeah. Ain't just 5 shooting us down. We got directions, keeping us running around. Then they have us singing tears of a clown. Yeah. The powers that be used to be a friend of mine, but when I pulled the plug, I got way out of line. Turn on the TV, what do you see? Folks either living lives or in misery. Only thing we got good is our creativity. Then they copy that, say they created it, cause all they wanna do is be like me. Yeah. Well, they can't be like Mike or Barack Obama. Yeah, they made it. Now you know who's the one saying it. They hate it, they hate it, they hate it. The hate can't come. Why you crying? Homies are out there dying. Just keep on trying and don't ask why. Why you crying? Homies are out there dying. Just keep trying and never say no. Land of the free and the home of the slaves. Some shit you never forget to do the grave. When you get that 9 to 5, you got to get up and go. Cause in this land of milk and honey, you gotta make that go. Systematically is set up to lead you a life enjoyment. But the man understands because you're eventually unemployment. Yeah. Instead of the whip, they use a Smith & Wesson. You know, that's just teach us a lesson. So is this the home of the brave and the land of the free? Most of those in favor, they don't look like me. No. So using your race, then giving your chase. This is the way to set up, man. This is a disgrace. Hitching you to the rail, setting you up to fail. The only thing they want to see us is in jail. And all about the cheddar. Only thing that'll make it better, you flip the script, turn it around. Yeah. Cause why are you crying? Why you crying? Homies are out there dying. Yeah, people, get it together. Don't let nothing bring us down. You understand? We ain't no damn slave. Them days are over. I don't care what color you are or what you're doing. Everyone should give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? This for real. I'm out, y'all. Spizzy B. Boom. Yeah. DJ Henny over there.
DJ Henny. Can we get a camera on DJ Henny?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, cuz. Kick it. Should I need to bring you some of my
Let's bring
shoes?
the camera on DJ Henny. There we go.
Yeah. Thanks, cuz. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
DJ
I need
Henny
to
Ash.
get you on some shows, man. That was kicking it.
Hey, That's what this event is all about, the ultimate networking event,
Great.
experience.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just so happy people have had the opportunity to meet people, build connections, and I thank you so much for joining us
Well,
tonight.
like, thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
I mean, I've been trying for a while. I wanted to get in on that show.
Getting
Bring
ready
the
to get
band,
me.
bring the
Getting ready to get me.
band down and try and kick it. So next year, make sure you put
Getting
me on that. You know what I'm saying?
On the Hip Hop Festival?
That's right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
With the
Okay.
bands, we can
The
really
bands.
show them what we got.
Well, wouldn't it be nice if we could bring that Hip Hop Festival to Medford?
Yeah, well, the only thing you got to do is try and talk to the center and have them put on an event and say you're going to do it. They'll be down for it. You got it in now. They love you. Even the old people love you.
Maybe I'm one of them.
Well, I ain't no spring chicken either, so.
Well, I really want to thank you for coming and sharing your experience with us and with the audience, and we won't let this be the last time.
Oh, I'm glad. And thank you all out there in the cyber world. That's another song. We got a new album called Cyber World. Wait till you hear that.
Oh, my goodness. And DJ Henny, once again, thank you for coming through this night.
Yeah,
and
cuz.
bringing the music for us.
That was the bomb.
Yeah, he is. He is.
All right. Thank you, darling.
So let's hit it to, what do we got, Christo? Aria. They're awesome. They're awesome. So we're going to go to a quick video real quick.
There you go.
For about 2 seconds. Then DJ Henny's going to play us out, and then we're going to go ahead and bring up our next guest.
Yeah, let the peeps come out. Show us what you got.
Thank you.
That's what this is about. I'll be here watching.
And then we also have some food that has arrived from So Gravy with 2 V's. With 2 V's. These brothers are the bomb. They had some curry goat at our last Social Sunday event. Curry goat, fried chicken, rice, veggies, and jerk chicken. Oh, my goodness. Finger licking good. Yep. So stay around because you're going to be able to see it right here tonight on our first annual marathon.
LTT Films.
You've been gone a few days, and I let you go. You don't answer my calls, because now it's all about music.
I get my little royalty checks, but, you know, I'm trying to make it
And your
happen.
little royalty bitches, right? Then what do you want to do? You're not, what are you saying right now? So you're living with
things that I'm gonna do.